Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary. Did anyone watch the MLS All-Star game? It featured a Jamaican international. Who is that, you may ask? That's Andre Blake. Andre Blake became the first Jamaican international to be represented in the MLS All-Star game for the first time since 2011, where Omar Cummings took part on that occasion against Manchester United on that occasion. In addition, Andre Blake is the first Jamaican international goalkeeper to take part in the MLS All-Star game for the first time since 2010, where Donovan Ricketts took part on that occasion in a 5-2 loss to Manchester United. Andre Blake, despite the goal that he conceded in the 2-1 loss to Arsenal, he had 3 brilliant saves, and I believe that his positioning was outstanding. I really think since he made his debut to Jamaica in 2014 until now, he's matured as a player. I still think there's things that he can work on, just like all goalkeepers, like communication, which was an issue for the first goal as well, with Seaman, the former Belgium international defender as well. That unfamiliarity when you're playing with somebody and they're not your usual teammate, miscommunication there, and that allowed Arsenal to get a penalty, and Joel Campbell stepped up right away and slotted the ball right in the back of the net. Andre Blake had just a tiny bit of fingertips on it, but it was still a goal anyway for Arsenal. After that goal though, it showed to me how Andre Blake has matured as a player and as an individual. To me, Andre, growing up, he was quite slender, but over time, especially moving to the MLS, he's become that real rock and imposing presence as relates to shots coming into the box, and he handles it. So he covers those areas quite well at 6 feet 4 inches tall, and he's matured not only in the sense of, as I said earlier, with his positioning movement, his shot stopping, his reflexes, but his approach to the sport, his preparation, time spent on social media, not as much as before, which shows that he's dedicated more time to honing his skills instead of being occupied on these different devices. I admire those such things of a goalkeeper, and especially from Andre Blake, who I think is going to be Jamaica's #1 for quite some time, unless there's a serious injury. I do think that Andre Blake can be that man to be Jamaica's all-time appearance leader for goalkeepers. Donovan Ricketts had an even 100, and I think Andre Blake can be that man to overtake him. He's not even reached 40 caps as yet, Andre Blake, but he's still only 25. I still think he has another decade left in him at the top. And in the MLS, which produces goalkeepers brilliantly, I think he's in a good league. I wouldn't necessarily say I want to see him in England or so as yet. I think he's getting a good foundation in the MLS. As we know, the Americans produce goalkeepers really well. That is something that I truly admire from the Americans in the MLS. Reggae Boys fans, what are your thoughts about this? Do you think that Andre Blake had a good performance in the MLS Cup, the MLS All-Star game against Arsenal? Do you think that Andre Blake should move overseas? Remember last night in the MLS All-Star game, he was playing alongside of Pirlo, Drogba, David Villa, Giovanni Dos Santos, an amazing team. So to be part of that Colosto and Galacticos, it's something, and it's a step into the right direction. Don't forget to like our Facebook page, Reggae Boys Commentary, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Reggae Boys Commentary. I'm Simon Preston, signing out.